Every week, this factory makes almost 5 million bottles of Tabasco.
We went on a factory tour to find out how.
Food trends come and go, but this product has become a staple on tables all over the globe. This company has been making pepper sauce for over 150 years. They offer a self-guided tour of their factory complex on beautiful Avery Island, Louisiana. We are going to give you an overview of the tour, but if you ever get the chance to visit, you should. There's no substitute for seeing and smelling and tasting this tour in person. The factory tour has 10 stops, and although the buildings are spread out a little, it's all an easy walk. Stop 1 is the museum. This is where you buy your tickets.
Inside, there are displays which explain the production process, introduce you to the McElhaney family who built and still own this company, and share the geology of the island that makes this such a special place. And of course, there is lots of history on display.
You will be in a hurry to see the factory, but don't rush through this part. There is lots of great stuff. Stop number 2 is the greenhouse. Here, you will get introduced to the main peppers used in their sauces.
Of course, they use Tabasco peppers. Edmund McElhaney named his sauce Tabasco, and this variety of peppers that was used in the sauce became known as Tabasco peppers. The Scoville scale describes how hot a pepper is. Tabasco peppers are between 30,000 and 50,000 Scoville units, which puts it in the hot category. The habanero peppers score between 100,000 and 350,000 heat units.
Zooey mama, that's extra hot.
The habanero is not used in the classic original Tabasco sauce, but has its own habanero pepper sauce blend. They also grow jalapenos for their green pepper sauce.
I think jalapenos are plenty hot, but they are only 1,000 to 4,000 heat units.
Chipotle peppers are jalapenos that have been smoked over a fire.
Tabasco uses those in their chipotle flavored sauce. That's the one I had with my lunch.
They also use cayenne and scorpion peppers for some of their other sauces. They grow lots of peppers here on Avery Island, but the seeds from these plants are sent to growers in Central America, South America, and Africa to grow the actual peppers that are put into the products. On these farms, ripe peppers are ground up and salt is added to make the mash.
And that brings us to the next stop on the tour. Stop number 3, the barrels.
All of the mash produced ends up back on Avery Island, where it is put into white oak bourbon barrels. Salt is poured on top of the barrel, which forms a natural protective barrier that allows the release of gases. The mash is aged for 3 years. This long, slow fermentation process develops the signature complex flavor that makes Tabasco unique. There are around 73,000 barrels in the warehouse. Each barrel will yield 10,000 bottles of sauce.
The air has a strong peppery smell. So strong they say the deer sometimes hang out close to the warehouse because the peppery air drives the bugs away. Stop number 4 is blending. When the mash comes out of the barrel, it is blended with high-quality vinegar for 28 days. That takes place here in the blending room.
These 1,800-gallon vats are where the mash and vinegar are mixed and held. They are stirred periodically.
They have a special button you can press which blows in air from the blending room.
I'm going to push the button so I can smell the roof. That's spicy.
At the end of the 28 days, it is strained to remove the pepper skins and seeds.
Before it is released to the bottling phase, it must pass rigorous quality control tests for color, consistency, heat levels, and of course, flavor. Before we get to bottling, there are 2 more stops which give more context to the Tabasco brand.
Stop 5 is the Avery Island experience. My favorite part was the scale model, which gave us a better sense of the size of things and the island.
Avery Island is on top of a bulging salt dome, which makes the elevation 152 feet above sea level. It's one of the highest points along the Gulf Coast. It has rich soils and favorable climate for pepper production, but it also has abundant wildlife and plant life. The McElhaney family have been long-time conservationists, working in harmony with this beautiful land.
Stop number 6 is the salt mining experience. Here, you get a chance to dig deeper into the salt dome.
Sorry about the bad pun. Blame my dad.
When you walk through, you really do feel like you're underground watching salt being mined.
The original sauce has just 3 ingredients: peppers, vinegar, and salt. So the natural salt source plays a big role in the Tabasco story and brand.
Stop number 7 is bottling.
The action up to here has been slow-paced. In fact, from the mother plant to this point, the sauce has taken 5 years to make. But there's nothing slow about bottling. It has to be quick to fill, cap, label, seal, and package 700,000 bottles a day.
These large windows give you a view of 4 bottling lines. The machine on the left fills the bottle and the one on the right puts on caps. Here is a closer look at the capping machine. It's mesmerizing to watch the bottles moving through. It's fast and efficient, but also precise and safe. A counter displays the current number of bottles produced that day. You can even see where these bottles are headed. These are heading to Germany, one of the 195 countries that Tabasco ships to. We learned more about that on the next tour stop. Stop number 8 is Tabasco today. Check out this map that shows where Tabasco sauce is used. This room has other tidbits about Tabasco sauce and the Tabasco brand. Check out the size of these bottles.
The Tabasco brand is a popular line of hot sauces, but it's also a fun lifestyle brand too. You'll see what we mean at the next stop.
Stop number 9, the country store. Inside here, you can taste all of the Tabasco flavors. You can even sample Tabasco ice cream. And of course, they offer lots of Tabasco sauces for sale.
But you could get more than hot sauce. There are Tabasco hats, shirts, ties, pajamas, flags, decor, games, toys, books, and more. And if you want to relax a bit, there's a big porch with rocking chairs that you can just sit and relax and enjoy a snack.
Looking for more than a snack? Stop number 10 is the 1868 restaurant.
The restaurant offers indoor and outdoor seating, and of course, Tabasco products on all the tables.
Dad ate a crawfish hand pie. I ate chicken strips to use them to try the Chipotle Tabasco sauce.
I give it a 2 thumbs up. Mom even got me a big bottle.
The restaurant stop is the last stop on the factory tour, but when you plan your visit, set aside enough time for the jungle gardens. The jungle garden tour is included with your visit. It's worthy of its very own video, so we won't try to cover it all here. It is a drive-through tour of some incredible gardens and natural flora.
You will also see some gators.
There are several stops along the way where you can explore on foot or just have room to relax and play. You can download an app that gives you an audio tour as you travel through the gardens. It matches audio to your location, so you can explore at your own pace.
My favorite was Bird City, home to thousands of egrets.
The story goes that in the 1890s, a man named Mr. Ned was alarmed that local hunters were killing thousands of egrets for their plumes for ladies' hats. He saved 8 young egrets and raised them in a cage. He released them in the fall to migrate to Mexico, and in the spring, 6 of them returned with their mates. Nesting sites were built, and by 1911, it was home to an estimated 100,000 birds. The area became appropriately known as Bird City. This example of conservation led Teddy Roosevelt to declare it the most noteworthy reserve in the country. Today, it is home to many varieties of egrets as well as many other water birds. Many other birds make the island their home, as do other wildlife, such as deer, bear, otters, raccoons, wildcats, turtles, and others.
Including gators, of course. I hope you get the chance to visit Avery Island yourself, and I hope this video helps prepare you to make your visit even more enjoyable. Be sure to check out their website for other tour options. Our day there was a great one, and I bet yours will be, too.
See you on our next adventure.